Today we're going to learn about programming. So let's start by finding out what a programming language is. This is a set of rules that provides a way of telling a computer what operations to perform, or we can say that a programming language is a set of rules for communicating an algorithm which provides a framework for computations with the help of a computer. To execute a program, we need to give instructions, and these instructions must be written in a way which computers can understand. For this purpose, various programming languages are used. Programming languages can be divided into two categories: high-level languages and low-level languages. High-level languages, these are languages in which the user writes the program and can be human understandable. Low-level languages are those languages that only the machine can understand. Language converters. High-level languages can be understandable by humans, whereas computers understand only machine language. So we need to convert it from high level to low level. This is done with the help of language interpreters. Source code, which is written in a high language such as C, C++, or Java, are sent to a compiler or interpreter which change the object code written in machine language. That means 0 or 1. So, for writing a program, first of all, decide what steps are needed to complete any task systematically and in a sequential order. For example, write a pseudocode to add two numbers. We can write this as follows: start, get two numbers, add them, print the answer, end. Flowchart. This is a pictorial diagram that depicts a process, system, or computer algorithm. Flowcharts are widely used in multiple fields to document, study, plan, improve, and communicate complex processes in an easy-to-understand diagram. Various symbols are used in flowcharts. Flowcharts have start, arrows, input, output, process, and decision. Uses of flowcharts are for writing a program or algorithm to explain the logic behind a program, and they provide a guideline when it comes to time to code. Examples of flowchart to find the largest of three numbers: first of all, start and read three numbers, which include A, B, C. Then decision is taken if A is greater than B. If yes, then check if A is greater than C. If yes, then print A is a larger number. If no, then print C is a largest number. If decision is B is greater than C, then print B if B is a larger number, and stop the processing. All programming languages have certain features in common. So main elements of programming languages are variables, which are used in languages as part of almost every program because variables are a place to put the data in and is usually represented by a letter or a word. Let's look at data types. With the help of data types, we can define the type of data. Here are some examples of data types. Float. These include numbers with decimals. String. This is text, like a string of letters. Integer. This includes whole numbers without decimals. Long. This includes large numbers. Boolean. This defines true and false values. Loop. A loop is a repetition of all or part of the commands in a program. In decision making, a program often needs to decide whether something is true or false in order to see which way to continue. For this process, we often use if, or if then else statements to show a decision. For functions, sometimes we need to write some mathematical functions such as sin x, sin value of x, or string functions as total length of strings etc. Finding bugs and then removing them. This means to debug, which basically tries to run a program without mistakes. This whole process is called debugging. Let's look at a program. The characteristics of programs are basically instructions of what a computer does. A program, independent of the language in which it's written, is constituted of two fundamental parts. Number one, objects, and number two, operations. Objects represent the information or data relative to the domain of interest. Operations are descriptions of how to manipulate the representation in such a way as to realize the desired functionality. Thank you.